So today we're playing Undertale, and that's mainly because it's the closest thing on the Xbox to the Mother series, and I felt like that was pretty appropriate considering we're talking about Chris Chan today. Chris Chan, if you don't know who he is, classic internet lolcow, probably the OG lolcow. The one that the most people at least would... Jesus, you can do that? Damn. But, yeah, Kristen Weston Chandler is a very, very well-known lolcow. And a lolcow is someone who's a fucking idiot online. Now, granted, Chris has what you would call high-functioning autism. But I'm pretty sure nowadays that's just Asperger's. And I know people with Asperger's. They don't act like Chris Chan. So, you know, today some shit came out. And it was some shit that I don't think anybody, not people who've been following for years or people who've just heard about him, would ever expect. And that was that Chris, he was getting it on his 80-year-old mom while she was either sleeping or... I don't know. I listened to the call. But... fuck, man, it was creepy as shit. And if you know Chris, you know most of the shit he does is creepy as shit. But this just takes it to a whole nother level. And granted, I'm going to tell you right now, I know people feel bad for him. I know people say that, you know, he got a bad hand in life, yada yada. This is unforgivable. I don't care what type of fucking problems you have. Everyone knows, and especially if you know Chris, you know that he's at least smart enough to know not to fucking do that. So the moral of me making this video is the people who for years have gone around and talked about like how, you know, everyone's got to stop trying to get involved in Chris Chan's life and all this shit. Like, I agree with you for the most part. Like, the people who were trolling him too much, there were some fucking weirdos. We all know that. But those people need to fucking get real with it now. It's time for that motherfucker to go to jail if this is real. And, you know, he probably won't go to jail. He'll probably plead insanity, and I guarantee you they'll take that insanity deal. Because the second he starts talking about being fucking married to Mewtwo, he's fucked. And honestly, it might be for the best at this point. Not even might be, it is for the best at this point. Nothing you can say can convince me otherwise at this point. He's literally a fucking rapist. A lot of people are saying, is this the end of Christory? I don't know. I don't even know if I care anymore. I mean, fuck him. I don't think we should, like... Especially the people who like, donate money to him still and all that. Fuck you if you still do that after this. Like, he's got to learn some way now. And I always love the Chris Chan content. You know, I love watching those Geno Samuel documentaries. I love that shit. My profile picture is fucking Sir Shaq Tito. Shit is funny. But fact of the matter is, it's not the time anymore. What am I supposed to do here? I have no idea. Yeah, nah, this is unforgivable. Chris Chan's gone through a lot of shit in his life, that's true. You know, a lot of people say you can't blame him for all the shit that happened to him because he has, you know, high-functioning autism. But like I said before, I got friends with that shit. One of them's in a band. They travel all up and down the East Coast performing and shit. He makes a good little living from it. Other ones work in offices. Like, I have friends who do this shit all over the place. Nobody ends up like Chris Chan unless an inside or an outside factor happens, and that was his fucking parents. Now, granted, I don't think Barb deserves any of this. But it's just a fucking mess. Just a fucking mess of a situation. You know, what's the worst part about this is a lot of people are saying they could see this, like, they could have seen this happening, which is sad, but you know what, it's true, because it's... If you've heard how Chris and Barb talk to each other, there's always been some weird shit there. Like, why does Chris know how many fucking bodies his mom has? Like, you can't tell me that's normal shit. That's not normal. That's not fucking normal. And, like I said, that's why I think Barb has such a big effect on Chris's life. Her and Bob, two fucking terrible people. But they never deserve this. Although the jokes about Chris cucking his own dad are pretty goddamn funny, so, you know, you can't really put that past him.